Talk about the offense in these last two games. Even despite you guys missing a lot of players, y'all have seem to be kind of getting in a gear right now. Kind of what's been the key?
Yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost, just the execution. Just taking it one play at a time, first down, second down, third down. Once we get to the red zone, it's kind of different. Just be able to punch it in and score touchdowns is something that we've been able to do the past two games. I thought today we started out really fast and then just executed on all levels, like I said.
297 for Tuds for your senior day game. First of all, what was it like running out? I know we talked about it earlier this week, but what were the emotions like, and then just being able to play so well?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we get to play at home, it's always a lot of fun. Knowing that, I mean, there's not too many opportunities left when it comes to playing at home. Obviously, we might be able to earn that. We don't know what that looks like 1 week at a time. We don't want to look too far ahead. But for right now, I mean, last guaranteed home game is next week, so it's always fun to have that opportunity and get to go out there and play with the guys.
Carson, how are you feeling at the end of that game? Like you took a shot on that last play?
I mean, I was hurting a little bit. Body's hurting for sure. It's football, so I don't have a black jersey on out there like I do in practice. But no, I mean, I'm good. I was just hurting a little bit, but, I mean, it is what it is. It's football, so keep it pushing.
Carson, I know you guys still have one home game left, but what will you remember about the senior class, or how do you want the senior class to be remembered?
I mean, yeah. We've been together for a long time. For me, I mean, 5 years, two other guys on the team, 6 years, and then obviously the true seniors that have been here for 4. But, I mean, we've been through a lot. We've been resilient. 2 national championships in there. You focus on this season, I mean, we've had a gauntlet of a schedule, one of the hardest, if not the hardest in the country. I don't know how people would look at that. For me, I'd say that, I mean, there's not another team that has gone through what we've gone through this season. Super proud of these guys. I mean, we're a resilient group, and, I mean, we have everything that we want in front of us.
On a day that was supposed to be about the seniors, and of course it was, a freshman went off. Nate Frasier, how great was it to see what he did today with 3 running touchdowns, more than 100 yards on the ground?
I mean, yeah, he's had a great season, and, being able to step up with ETN being down and just kind of getting mixed into the rotation. I thought he had a great game today. Just being able to make guys miss on the second level and have explosive runs. And then obviously once you get down in the red zone, you really want to be able to run the ball. And he was able to do that today. So really proud of him and the way he's been able to step up, being a freshman.
Carson, I know it's hard with the media way they kind of look at things, exactly what's going to happen week in and week out. But with one game left and sitting in a decent spot, it looks like is it hard not to try to put 2 and 2 together? If this happens, that happens, we might get the host or be in it, or kind of how y'all.
Oh yeah, no, I mean we're not worried about any of that at all. I think that's something that we do a great job of, is just taking it week by week and just trying to go 1-0 every week. I know I say that all the time, but that's how you have to be. You can't look past anybody. We have a tough game this next week. I mean, they just beat a top-ranked opponent not too long ago. They have a really good offense, a good defense that's going to challenge you. So no, I'm excited to watch the film and enjoy this one, and then move on tomorrow and start prep for Georgia Tech.
And how important would it be for this?
What have you seen from Oscar in the past? You saw 3 touchdowns the past 2 games. Just what's that connection like been the past couple of weeks, and what was maybe missing?
Yeah, I don't think anything was missing. I just think it's, the play calling, and then obviously him being the one that's in there. Those guys rotate in a lot in tight end in the tight end room. I mean, we have a lot of talented tight ends. But no, I think he's just been, in the right spot and has ended up making the plays, So, yeah, no, I'm proud of him and, what he's been able to do the past 2 weeks.
You didn't let Thorson on the field today. Did you guys have any words after the game?
We haven't talked yet. He's probably mad at me. No, I'm just kidding. But, no, I mean, as I always say, the punter-quarterback relationship, we always joke about it. But, no, it's a good day when he doesn't have to play. So.
Carson, you've been playing clean football recently. Just what do you feel like you seem to feel a little bit better? How have you been able to do that in these past couple of games?
I think the first thing is obviously the offensive line playing so well. When I'm not getting pressured as much and I can sit back there comfortably and make my reads, it makes life a lot easier for me. That's my right guard. Anyway, speaking of the offensive line, he's been playing amazing. It's good to have him back out there as he has battled through his ankle injury and come back. Tate, I'm talking about. Anyways, no, it starts with the offensive line, and then obviously, our wide receivers being explosive, and then, the run game. The run game always helps the pass game, play action pass, be able to, throw the ball deep and check it down when I have to. But no, our offense has been executing on a lot of levels. So.
You've got a very meaningful game coming up. I mean, what does that feel like with with the playoff like it is? Every game matters so much.
No, absolutely. And when I talked to the team before Tennessee, I talked about. I said, we control our own destiny. Every game is a playoff game from here on out, and that's how you have to approach it. And I think the challenge has been accepted. And week in and week out, we're just focused on going 1-0, and then we can control our destiny from there.
would it mean for the senior class, though, to go undefeated against Georgia State, your in-state rival, and own the state of Georgia?
I mean, that'd be unbelievable. I think that's a huge thing. A big rivalry like that, to be able to win out and never lose to them in our time here, I think would be huge for us.
Appreciate it, Carson. Thank you.
With all the injuries and kind of the mental grind of this season, a lot of people have thought like they could use the break. But does it feel a little bit like also you kind of are finally hitting the stride here?
No, absolutely. I think offensively, really, and obviously guys being in and out of the lineup and things like that. I mean, I think we've really, like you said, kind of found a stride kind of late in the season, whether it's in the run game and being able to find explosive plays in the pass game and then executing in the red zone. I think we've just had a really high level of execution here lately, and it is a good time to start hitting that. So.
Carson, I remember y'all saying that Nate Frasier was still trying to learn the offense the first couple of weeks. How have you seen him grow as a running back this season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously as a freshman, it's always difficult to come in and have to play such a big role. I mean, we played 3 freshman backs today, which is crazy, but with ETN out and Cash, I mean, can't go every single play, I mean, you put a guy like Nate in there, and I mean, he's been able to just ball whenever he's gotten his opportunity.
Right,
so
thanks,
super proud of him.
Carson, do you get to do anything Thanksgiving like on